called Benny Tick. So I'd never heard of them before. There's probably nobody else as well. It just comes just in this like blister pack, so it's fairly easy. It comes with the 9-volt battery as well. They recommended uses for water pipes, engines, cooking surfaces, hot tubes and insulation and electrical connections, ballast and electric lights, electric motors and bearings, wiring cores and asphalt and fuse panels, and the list goes on. You can use it for pets and everything basically, because it's non-contact, so you don't actually have the device next to it, so you get a really true reading of whatever temperature it's pointing at. It's also got a laser in there as well, so you can, if you're a way off, so if you want to do something which is a way off, then you can use the laser to highlight which source you want to the temperature to read. So it's just like basic sort of like features of it. It goes up to a measuring range from 50 to 550 Celsius. Accuracy is 1.5 Celsius to 1.5%, so it's fairly good. Resolution's 0.1 Celsius. The distance spot ratio is 12 to 1. The emissivity is 0.95, that's fixed. It's got a selectable Celsius and Fahrenheit, auto power off and data hold. It's got a laser on and off switch, obviously at the back of it, and backlit on and off as well, which is handy for night time, because I'll tell you what I'm using this for in a minute. Maybe everyone's guessed already. And then it comes with a 9-volt battery. So let's open it up. You can already see it, but it's got some basic instructions in there as well, I should say. At the back there, which I saw. So it just tells you, it gets a bit crushed because it's been moulded around the device itself. So I do not know a lot about these thermometers, I just know how to read them basically. I don't know how they work inside, so if you've got one of these at home and it's playing up, you maybe just have to consult your vendor, which person you got it from. So anyway, it's just got a little introduction there, just telling you all of the functions, what it's got on the back there. And it's got a laser and the temperature hold and the backlit again, which is brilliant. And the 7 seconds to auto power off, so that's handy as well, because if you're using it in a situation where you're busy a lot of the time and you just stand it down, you could be sort of leaving it on, and that lot, and the laser, I should say, will drain the power. It has a trigger on it, so we'll have a look at the device anyway. We've had enough look at the instructions, so it just tells you a bit there, as also the radius and that lot. Because obviously, as you the closer you are, the more precise it will be. So anyway, let's look at the device itself now. Yeah, it's pretty simple, I would say. That's the laser and that's the sensor for the temperature there. The lasers, I don't know what class that is. I would say it's a fairly low class, because it doesn't say on the things, but I should say it's a low class laser, because there we go, but it's a class, yeah, it's class 2, so it's better than what I thought. Anyway, it's there's your buttons there. That's obviously the backlit, and that's the laser. Pretty simple, and that's your readout, so you can switch it between two of them. This is the trigger here. You pull that, and you hear basically a clicking noise. So that's the button pressing on there, and also this is where the battery goes into the trigger mount itself, and we'll just grab. Okay, so this is the device. We've got the battery in it now, so we're just going to look at the pretty simple part of the operation, which is the trigger and the buttons here. So you've got the laser button, which will turn the laser on, and it will activate when the when you pull the trigger there. Then you've got your temperature, which the temperature of the camera is 22.9 degrees. Okay, I like Celsius, don't like Fahrenheit, so I won't be using that. And then it's got this backlit button there, so that's quite bright, you can't really see it. I don't know if you can really see it on there. I've got lights on, so maybe I'll turn that off a minute. That's the light, and then you've got the switch over button, which it's pretty simple. I think you say it'll turn itself off in a couple of seconds. You can turn the laser off. See the icon on the top there. That's the laser, and that's the backlit gone off. So it's pretty simple. Just do a yeah. I'm cold. I think I'm going to film this anyway. What I've actually got this voice because I'm recently with my brother. I'm starting ghost hunting or detecting or investigating, whichever way you look at it. The laser radiation, obviously do not stare at it because it can hurt you. I didn't see that. Not particularly good because it's on the same sort of like bit as the how to use it type thing. So that could have been a bit bigger for the laser really, because it's not really that visible. You've got the basic stickers and things on there telling you what it is to make it look nice. It's pretty good. It's light, which I wanted something that was light. I don't want something that was massive or heavy or expensive as well, because it's going to be used outside and various locations what I go to, so I didn't want it to be really heavy, so I haven't got a weight of this device because it doesn't mention it on here, but I will find out and then I'll post it in the description. So it's really light. Obviously the battery adds a little bit to it, so it's like all rubberized as well. It's not just like all cheap, and it's really robust as well. It's not, you can't bend it at all. It's some rubbish things what you get from China and that lot. This isn't. I don't think this is Chinese, but yes, it is. Yeah, but they've done a good job on this one anyway. So thanks for watching. Please leave a like, a comment, or maybe even subscribe, and we will be doing other things on ghost hunting soon, so look out for the ghost hunting videos, and also look out for more reviews this week and coming weeks on other items to do with ghost hunting. And goodbye.